Welcome to Women in Politics.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Thank you. Well, I'm just wondering if you'd take a few moments to share with us just some background, some of your passions in women in politics. If we could start with your legacy, the legacy that you'd like to leave and share with today for women in Canadian politics.
Well, I hope my time as Prime Minister will be remembered as proving to Australian women that they can do it, that if they want to be Prime Minister, if they want to be senior in politics, indeed if they want to aim for leadership in any walk of life, that those doors are open to them, that they can go for it and get it done. On a practical level, I hope that some of the big reforms we made to schools and education give girls in my nation more opportunity than they had before.
And I also know that you do a lot of speaking to young women in politics. And if you had some advice and some words of wisdom that you'd like to leave with us today to pass on to them, what would your advice be?
I think firstly it would be you've got to be resilient, and it doesn't happen naturally. You've got to work on it. Politics, indeed, today's world is a place where you can easily be criticised with social media. People can see the most awful things written about them and, you know, really stress and worry about that. I think you've got to find some of the tricks to say, I'm going to keep that at arm's length. I'm not going to let Twitter tell me what to think about myself. I'm going to have a sense of self, which gives me some protection. So be resilient and think about how you can be more resilient. And number two, I'd say don't sweat the small stuff. I think, you know, we always, as women, we're wondering about details and worried about, you know, the small things. There'll always be, you know, the time you run late, the plane you miss, the, you know, thing you get wrong. Don't worry about some of those small things. Really keep your eyes on the big things, on the big purpose that got you into politics.
Oh, that's wonderful advice for young women in particular. I mean, and there's so many in Canada that are really expressing an interest for running in politics. Your top two lessons learned overall from your experiences?
Top two lessons,
yes.
Always be clear about your purpose. You know, you won't survive in politics unless you really know why you're there and what you want to get done. So be clear about that. And second, be strong in yourself. Be prepared to mentally shape your own image of yourself, not allow others, whether it's the pages of the newspapers or the TV cameras or something else, shape your self-image.
That's extremely good advice, and which I will take personally into my heart as well.
Good.
Thank you so very much for your time.
Been delightful. Thank you.